In today's video, we are diving into an exciting frontier, space-based IoT. You may know IoT as the network of sensors and devices on Earth if you are as excited about global connectivity and the concrete ways IoT is expanding beyond borders. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. 1. Why space-based IoT matters. Many IoT devices rely on terrestrial networks, cellular, Wi-Fi, or LPWAN. But there remain vast underserved regions, maritime routes, rugged terrain, remote infrastructure. Space-based IoT accelerates digital inclusion at a global scale. 2. How Satellite IoT Works. IoT sensors communicate with low Earth orbit, LEO, or geostationary satellites. LEO satellites orbit between 500 to 2,000 kilometers above Earth. They pass quickly overhead, allowing periodic uplinks. Geostationary satellites orbit at about 36,000 kilometers and remain fixed above one location. 3. Low Earth orbit versus geostationary. LEO satellites offer lower latency and smaller antennas on devices. They require a large constellation to ensure frequent coverage. Examples include Starlink, OneWeb, and Amazon Kuiper, although many focus on broadband access. Devices may need larger antennas and more power to connect. 4. IoT protocols for satellite. Standard protocols for terrestrial IoT include LoRaWAN, NB-IoT, and LTE-M. These have been adapted to satellite connectivity. Satellite IoT networks transmit small payloads, sensor readings, status codes, efficiently. This keeps device costs and energy use low. 5. Use case. Maritime and ocean monitoring. Ships and buoy systems operate far from land. They require marine tracking, weather data, equipment diagnostics. Space-based IoT allows vessels and sensors to transmit position, temperature, wave data, and more. 6. Use case. Remote energy and infrastructure. Oil rigs, pipeline terminals, solar farms, and telecommunications towers are often remote. Regular network access is challenging. Maintenance crews can be dispatched proactively, lowering costly downtime. 7. Use case. Environmental conservation. Remote forests, wetlands, glaciers, and protected regions remain hard to monitor. Satellite-linked sensors track deforestation, wildlife migration, water levels, and microclimate variations. 8. Use case. Agriculture and livestock management. Big farms in arid or mountainous regions use satellite-connected sensors for soil humidity, nutrient levels, and livestock location. Data reaches farmers in real time. They can optimize irrigation schedules, prevent crop loss from frost, and track grazing animals even outside regular mobile coverage. 9. Use case. Asset tracking and logistics. Containers, vehicles, and equipment often move across countries and oceans. Satellite IoT enables uninterrupted tracking as they transit. Asset owners gain full journey visibility. Cold chain shipments can be monitored for temperature changes throughout the trip. 10. Use case. Emergency response and disaster recovery. Earthquakes, floods, wildfires often collapse ground networks. Satellite-enabled sensors and drones transmit damage assessments, supply levels, or live environmental data. Relief workers get the situation picture even before reaching the site. Satellite IoT improves rescue coordination and emergency logistics. 11. Satellite IoT ecosystem players. Satellite providers like Iridium, Globalstar, Inmarsat, Swarm, and Orbcomm offer IoT messaging networks. Some focus on hybrid terrestrial and satellite coverage. Others provide developer kits for integration with sensors. Telcos partner with satellite firms to offer seamless global IoT connectivity services. 12. Power consumption and antenna design. Satellite IoT telemetry signals need more power and bigger antennas than terrestrial IoT. Ultra-low power satellite chips transmit at higher frequencies. Some use patch antennas that balance size and performance. Each design makes integration feasible in industrial enclosures, vehicles, or fixed assets. 13. Satellite data rates and throughput. Data volume per transmission is small, often less than 200 bytes per message. This keeps satellite airtime amounts low. 1 packet per hour per sensor is common for periodic reporting. Critical applications can transmit alerts when thresholds exceed safe levels. This low-throughput model supports millions of low-cost devices. 14. Network architecture and data latency. Satellite imagery style uplink, downlink times vary by technology. A geostationary link might delay 500 milliseconds. LEO links range in tens to hundreds of milliseconds. This is acceptable for periodic monitoring and alerts, but not for real-time control. Edge computing paired with satellite IoT handles local decisions without relying on immediate feedback. 15. Data integration and analytics. Once data reaches IoT platforms, analytics can generate real-time dashboards. AI models forecast equipment failure or environmental anomalies. GIS platforms contextualize location-based data from sensors into maps and layers. Integrations with cloud automation sync alerts with maintenance systems and emergency platforms. Thank you for joining this deep dive into space-based IoT and how satellites are expanding connectivity. We covered the technologies, use cases, players, challenges, and exciting future of satellite-enabled IoT. If this video helped you understand how IoT is going global via satellites, please like the video. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more explorations into the technologies reshaping our world. Let us know in the comments which space-based IoT use case you find most compelling, or where you'd deploy it in your field. Thank you for watching.